Hello, my name is Melissa Mulvaney. I have been a parishioner at St. Margaret Mary Parish for 2.5 years. I sing with the Lumen Christi Choir and took part in the Christ Renews His Parish Women's Retreat this past year. Our 7-year-old daughter participates in RE classes. My husband Christopher journeyed through the RCIA program this past year as well. Our family's faith has grown immensely during our short time here at St. Margaret Mary Parish, and I have a heart filled with gratitude for this. I'm sharing with you my personal relationship and journey with Jesus and how I came to have one. My life before developing a personal relationship with Jesus was fine. I attended Mass, I prayed, but I often found myself in a place that felt spiritually flat. I was journeying with my wonderful husband and incredible daughter and was fine. But I can see now, looking back, just how much love and joy was missing from our lives, how much hope was missing. I was raised Catholic, and I always felt a sense of belonging at Mass. God has always been a known presence in my life. And I prayed, and I found meaning in Mass. I tried to live according to God's will. But I did not have a personal relationship with Jesus. I didn't have a personal rapture in my heart for all my attending of Mass and my time spent in prayer. My heart was aware of God, but nothing more. Due to a series of events in my family, I moved in with my 87-year-old grandmother to care for her. And this had a profound effect on my faith. Grandma had a personal relationship with Jesus. It was intimate. She spoke to him. She prayed daily. She sang to him. She was a woman of faith as long as I can remember. Witnessing her faith was very inspiring. She lived with God. And we read the Bible, and we prayed, and we listened to her favorite songs from Mass on repeat. And so often she just talked to Jesus. And I'd hear her talking to him as if he was sitting right there on the chair. And the whole experience was like having a spiritual jogging buddy. And it made me hunger for a faith like that. My heart was opened to the possibility of a deeper faith. When we moved to Lisle, God called our family through many different channels to St. Margaret Mary Parish, and we felt instantly at home. I did not realize at the time, but I had been prepared by my grandmother for this next stage of my spiritual growth. All that time, it had been Grandma who was taking care of me. I attended the church retreat and was blessed beyond measure with grace-filled, brilliant, and kind spiritual directors here at St. Margaret Mary Parish. They met me where I was, and I was guided towards developing a closer relationship with Jesus. So I began jogging with Jesus. I began talking to him like he's in that chair. And I began singing and dancing here at St. Margaret Mary Parish. When I sing, and when I have the honor of sharing sacred movement, I can express a love that is unbound by words. This parish has given me many new ways to live with God, as my grandmother did. This change in my perspective of faith took root in my heart and grew slowly over time. I'm on a journey, but it's a wonderful, life-giving, centering, honest relationship. His is the steadying hand I need during my time here. What is the condition of my heart today? My heart is on fire. Beholding my husband Christopher receive all 3 sacraments at Easter Vigil was witnessing him be reborn. To love a person so much and then be graced in their rebirth in Christ is one of the most profound experiences of my life and of our marriage. Jesus is with both of us, my husband and I, and we together are sharing this deep love of God while both being on our personal walks with him. God's will be done. We are a couple so much less affected by the daily stresses of life and more affected by Jesus's reassuring, radiating love. We are journeying together to discover the truth of our faith and how we can live it. And my spiritual jogging coach, well, she went home this past year at the age of 93. And I know she's cheering for us and for me as I lace up my spiritual running shoes yet again, no matter how many times I fall.